Dear Mum and Dad, how are you? Hope all is well. I'm having the most incredible experience out here in the States, and I wish I could share these moments with you. I am from Edinburgh, which is in Scotland, United Kingdom. My parents haven't been together since I was 3, but I've lived with my mum most of my life, so that's been really nice. She's always supported me throughout, and recently I moved in with my dad, and he's really been there to support me all throughout my hockey career, all the extra little hours to try and get me to become the best player I can be. Before hockey, I played tennis and I'd done dancing. So it was all very much individual sports, whereas here I was able to get really close with a team and form that kind of bond. It was also very competitive and I was able to take on a leadership role as well. So all of those things made me really excited to play. After the first 3 years, I kind of started to see results and I got into the national squad after 4 years of playing. So just kind of those big jumps and leaps kind of proved that this is something I could do, and as long as I keep working hard, I could really get results out of this. I started considering America when I told my coach that hockey is something that I want to do with my life. She said that a place where you'll get all the opportunities is America, so that really started to take over. I really started to consider Michigan State as well because it was such a huge campus and I was really looking for a big place to go, and also the academic side is excellent. I'm looking to study business and maths, so all of those things were really great here as well. I was unable to come visit the university before coming here because of coronavirus, so it was a real shot in the dark, but everyone was really supportive throughout. There was virtual tours and it looked amazing online, but to come here and see it is a whole new level. So it was weird not knowing where I was going, but I'm so glad. I was really confident to come here because I'd spoken to all of the teammates and they reassured me that this was somewhere where I'd really fit in. The coach is Scottish as well, which really helped. Her moving to America, so she really understood what it was like to leave home. So just all the aspects of the internationals as well really helped me to feel like this was somewhere I could call home. I started off with my flight from Edinburgh, Scotland on August 20th, and it was my first time flying alone, but don't worry, I made it through just fine. My stopover in Amsterdam worked out fine, and then I arrived in Detroit, Michigan on a beautiful sunny day. I arrived to this gigantic campus with a couple of the other freshmen in my team. I couldn't believe the size of it. I have been lost countless times because of the size, and I have had to use Google Maps just to find food. I've been decorating my room to feel more like home, so I have a Scottish flag for Mum and a South African flag for Dad. I have so many photos on my wall, so I never feel too far away from you guys. I didn't know whether I was going to be able to come to America just with the whole coronavirus situation. It was always chopping and changing, so I was excited one minute and then so sad the next, so that was definitely difficult, but I was constantly reassured by everyone that it'll happen at some point, whether it's this year or next year. Especially for my family, it must have been difficult not knowing when I was going to leave and they couldn't really prepare me to go. So it was hard, but I was able to come, and that's the main thing. So I'm so glad I'm here. I don't know how they managed to make it work, but they did, and that's the most important thing. Being away from home has been weird because it's my first time being so far away, but because I'm enjoying this experience so much, it's not that big of an issue. I'm speaking to my family every day, so I still feel like I can share all of my experiences, and I'm really learning to become independent. To leave home, I would have done it if I was an hour away, but I'm quite a few more hours away, so it's just about learning to adapt to the situation, and yeah, they've been so supportive, so I've not felt like I'm too far away from them. I've had so much fun playing hockey again after 6 months. The people here are insanely fit though, so that was a struggle at the start. I feel I am getting fitter and more used to how they play and train. The pitch is so nice to play on too. I have met some incredible people here, from the coaches to my teammates. As part of some team bonding, we went to a pumpkin farm, which I had never heard of before. It was so weird seeing them all in the field, and we even got to pick one out for Halloween. I am so close with the whole squad from being with one another both on and off the pitch. Because all the freshmen live next door to each other, we have bonded so well together. My teammates have helped me throughout for different reasons. The internationals have made me feel so welcome here, and they know what it's like to leave home so far away. But the girls closer to home, they know what happens here in America, so they've really been able to guide me both academically, socially, and in the field hockey world.
I was actually the one who picked Faith up from the airport, so I was the very first face that she saw in America, which I'm super proud of because I love her with all my heart and I feel so honored to be a part of her chapter here in America. But I just remember the whole car ride to Michigan State, her jaw was just like dropped. She was looking around at what I thought were just like normal trees, and she was just in awe of them. She's the most wholesome person that I've ever met, and getting to see her experience America for the first time was just awesome because for me, I've lived in Michigan for most of my life and I've lived in America for all of my life, so it's something that I don't really think about. So seeing her kind of adapt and adjust to life in America has been really, really cool.
Since Faith got here in August, she is just a ray of sunshine. She's the eternal optimist. She's positive in everything she does, whether it's fitness testing, studying for an exam, training when it's 30 degrees outside. She's ready to go. And she gives energy to her teammates. She hypes them up in training drills. She's picked up in the weight room. She's been an awesome partner coach and just overall kind of, bright spark for the program, and we're really glad that she's here.
Coach Helen has really made me feel like I can try new things here. I've really been able to develop individually here. She's tough when she needs to be, which is what I need to really improve, but I can always go to her for questions and get individual sessions to really help.
When you look at hockey in a global perspective, the skills, the tactical, the technical skill development for players that are coming from overseas they develop a little bit quicker because they've been playing since they were 5 or 6 years old. So they bring a different dynamic from a hockey perspective, from bringing a different culture to our team. There's always a learning curve. I think our domestic players, they're usually a little bit grittier. They are a little mentally tougher. They're used to be in the weight room. A lot of our international players, that's a part of the game they have to learn and start to embrace and love. But I think they just add a different dimension to the culture of our team and to our program.
I would not change anything if I could do this whole process again. This is the best university for me. Academically, it's right up there. Socially, I've made the best friends for life. I've been made to feel like I'm part of a family, and on the field, I couldn't ask for much more. I hope that it won't be long until you can see this for real, and it won't be long until I see you again at Christmas. I love you guys, and thank you for this opportunity.